Hi, this is Jim and Rinda with Regenerate, Don't Degenerate. Today we're going to be doing upper body exercises. So I know we've missed a few days, and sorry about that. We are trying to find a rhythm that makes sense. Remember, you should be warming up before you do this. I can tell you we have warmed up today. What we've decided to do is take the advice of one of the folks who follow along and do these exercises that, hey, homesteading, chores, farm work, that's warming up, trust me.
He just took a stump out this morning.
Plus a few other chores. Anyway, we're warmed up, but 5 to 10 minutes, get your body going, get it elevated, lots of hydration, and if you need pain medication to kind of overcome the pain so that it doesn't bog you down, then you absolutely need to do that. But we're going to be working on upper body today, so we're going to start like right here and work up. Last time we went the other direction, so we're going to be giving you, some of it may seem like stretches, it's all going to be moves. So let's kind of do some twisties. You can go ahead and twist your legs around, or trying to get as much motion as possible here. But we're doing motion, so like I say, it seems like a stretch, it's a motion. So it's a little bit of both, but it's a motion that's going on. Once again, if you're not warmed up, please pause, get warmed up. You don't want to hurt yourself, because especially with these kinds of movements, if you do too much and you're not warmed up, you can pull something out of place, you can stretch something to where it's injured. We're not looking to be injured. Don't overdo. I always tell you, don't overdo. Do what you're able to do, pause and rest. You don't need pain to get gain. But if you work up to it, it'll feel great and you'll be in fantastic shape. So, I know this is not totally upper body, but we're starting here at the waist and working up. It's involving the core a little bit, and that's going to help us get going. So, what Rinda likes to do is this kind of
start at the top, go down a little bit each one.
We're going to work our way down to our feet, okay? Or as close to them as we can get. How are we doing with this?
And if you put this other arm out all the way, then you're a total windmill.
And then we're going to take it back up. Back up we go. How was that? Kind of a full rotation there. Got you going. We're feeling really good, aren't we? Okay. So we're gonna now try to work on our torso, a little bit of our upper back, okay? This is gonna involve some arm stuff. We're gonna take our hands and we're gonna start by pulling apart. So we got them locked together like this, and we're pulling apart. We're using these muscles in here more than anything else, okay? That's what we're trying to do. You notice your back muscles, or some in your back that are engaging a bit. That's also a good thing. We're liking that. We want to engage those muscles. So let's pull it really hard. If you get tired, pause, rest, restart again if you can before we finish. But don't overdo. You never want to overdo. She's having to pause and rest.
I'm the modified one.
She's not modified.
It is hard.
It is very hard. It is very hard. Okay. Let's let that rest a little bit. I'm going to have us rest in between because we've been working the muscles pretty hard. We want all of those muscle energy things to get back into the muscles so that we have what we need to really put the force into these muscles. But you're training your muscle tissue to say, okay, I'm going to work you a little bit harder, so you need a little bit more of the glycogen in you so that you're able to do that. What you're going to find as you do these full body exercises that we do, you know, we're doing upper body today, we'll do lower body tomorrow, we've done full body on other days. But the point that I'm making is that even though you may be doing a lot of work in your yard or on your farm, on your homestead, and you are working hard, trust me, I got it, I'm there, I know how that goes. There are going to be a lot of muscles you don't use, and sometimes you need them. If you've got them built up by doing these full body exercises that we're doing, when you need them, they're going to be there. The jobs are going to be easier to do, they're going to get done quicker, and you're going to not feel as worn out at the end. Okay, so now we're going to be pushing together. A couple ways you can do it, but get your hands so they're good and tight and push as hard as you can. We're doing really hard push in there. It's getting slightly different muscles than we had before, but it's getting the complementary muscles so that you're getting both sides of the pair that does the work. The one that was relaxing last time is working this time. That's one way to look at it, and that's important. So keep pushing hard. Like I say, if you need to rest, the modified version is not having to rest, so she must be in better shape on this side, so that's a good thing. Okay, let's let one arm win out. We don't twist our torso. We don't twist our torso. We're just pushing the arm over.
So let me tell you, this can hurt your shoulder.
And then we're going to bring it back. Yes, yeah. If you've had,
be really careful.
You know, I'm hoping those of you who have injuries, operations, know your limitations. Let's bring it back to the center, and you stay within those. Okay, let's let that rest out. You know, I haven't had the chance to do an evaluation on everyone, and a personal trainer.
He hasn't been over to your house?
That's what a personal trainer would do to understand what you can and can't do to design exercises that fit you. I don't have that option here. So
nor time.
So what I'm suggesting to you is be aware. You know, but really a rule of thumb is if it starts to hurt, stop. You don't want to hurt yourself. And if over time you can build that up and work at it a little bit and strengthen it, so much the better. There may be some injuries, some issues that you can't begin to do that with. Okay, now we're going to take our shoulders and we're going to pull them forward. So we're sucking them in like this.
Can I do this?
And then we're going to go back like this. We're going to go back and forth. This is more of a stretch. I mean, it's more of a movement than a stretch. We can use this as a stretch if we just hold it in place. But in this case, we're trying to move these guys back and forth. So this is getting our back and our front torso working out a bit. And that's helping us get some motion we may not have. This is motion that we can really use a lot of. These are muscles that complement what's going on with so many of our movements, and we do need to strengthen them and have them ready to go when we need them. It's crucial that we have that. I'm telling you, yes, you work hard, I got it, but get everything built up. You know, this little 15, 20, half hour, okay, let's let that rest, a day workout can make a big difference. You're trying to lead me? I gotta.
I'm just trying to make myself feel better.
Oh, okay. Obviously, the modified version needs to feel better, so we're gonna be coming over here. Now we do this as a stretch, but today we're going to do it as a motion. We're going to go back and forth. Is that okay if we go back and forth?
Yeah, because this one isn't bending.
Does that feel better if we go back and forth? So we're trying to get our fingers to touch in the back. If you can't, that's fine.
Okay, I'm going to make you feel good. See how far away I am?
I can't even get those over there. I've never been able to get that side to go. This side I can touch.
Okay, I'm gonna do a different one because my rotator cuff is not wanting to let me go up there. I don't know why.
So you need to work on it?
Yeah.
So today's exercise session is for Rinda. We're trying to work out some of her soreness. And you know, this is good advice. If you're
because look, just by doing that, how much closer I got.
If you're finding that there's certain movements that you can't do, then figure out what kind of movements you can do to work up to it. Let's go to the other side.
Jim, how close am I?
You're like an inch.
And I was like 4 or 5 inches before.
Yeah, so, you're getting it warmed up.
So that makes it warm, and then you can just come and do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's take the first side and let's go backwards. How are we doing with this? You feeling better?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes our joints and our tendons and our muscles just need a little bit of jump start. Change to the other side now.
I wonder if we do both. 1, 2. That's the backstroke. Oh, that feels good.
Doing the backstroke. Well, let's do a little bit of backstroke. I like that idea.
And then we'll switch to a swim.
Yeah.
Okay.
How's that feeling? We're going to swim now. For those of you who can have a place where you can go swimming, you got it, right? Now I suggest that as a warm-up, but you can see that it's one of the exercises that really do a lot for you.
Good.
Let's let that shake out, kind of catch our breath a little bit. I'm sure we're all feeling like, whoa, okay. all the time. Keep this core engaged. Don't just let it be poking out, but keep it engaged. I'm not saying have it super tight.
I'm going to show you
slightly
something.
Engaged.
I can stand like this.
Doesn't she look great standing like that?
But if I tuck this and pull this in, I can stand like that in the grocery line. I'm pulling this up.
Are you
and
saying you
tucking
exercise in the grocery line?
I do, because I stand up like that.
So.
And really, when we're walking down the aisle, we're going shoulders back, stomach in. Come on, walk.
It makes a difference, but you know, if you observe people, you can see a lot of the postural challenges that people have, but it's because they aren't exercising and thinking about it. So as they walk, you know, you're typically seeing this kind of straightforward thing. Well, guarantee you they have soreness in their back because they're not standing upright with their posture, and they're putting pressure on joints that don't need that kind of pressure, and they're going to get pain from it. So it's a crucial thing that we be careful about how we stand and keep ourselves erect, shoulders out over, straight. It's just better. Okay, let's roll.
You're tilting your pelvis.
Let's roll our shoulders. And we talk about that more on core day, which is.
I know, but it's important to keep it all.
Yes, you got to keep it all. You got to think about all of it, and that's why we have 2 days where we're doing all of it. 1 day where we focus on core, 1 on upper body, 1 on lower body. A few more of these and then we'll go the other direction, okay? How you feeling about that? Okay, let's go backwards.
I needed it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So we usually start with the neck and go down. This time we started with the torso and go up.
Yes, how's that?
I like that
A little bit of variation.
Because I think sometimes when we start with the neck, we're not ready, and so it's really complaining.
This has us really ready. But you know, you could say that with either direction. Okay, let's let that rest out. You can say that with either direction you go, that the other end isn't ready, and that's why I change around so that one time it's one way, one time it's another. Okay, so now we're going to be doing our necks to the sides. Nice movement. Don't take it further than feels good.
I go slower than he does, because I don't want to get dizzy.
you know, you need a little more water for feeling the dizzy part.
No, it just happens.
Just happens to you?
It's called vertigo.
You get one of those little thingies in your brain, in your ears, that doesn't keep up. Okay, 1 more, and then we're going to go front to back. Okay, let's look down to the front, chin to chest, and look back as far as is comfortable. No hurting going on here, okay? What part of you is hurting, Rinda?
When I go back, I'll land here. I'm just really... We spent way too much time in the car and then jumped in and worked.
Yeah.
It's not something you should do. So we might be instructors, but we're learners also.
You know, we're all learners. We're all learners. And, you know, we're not authorities on anything that we talk about. We've learned some, but we want to share. It's our firm conviction. All of us have gifts that are given to us in the way of knowledge, could be material things, whatever it might be. These are gifts that are given to us, and they're meant to be shared. Everybody needs to benefit from everyone else's gifts. I mean, that's the perfect world. I realize that may be out of reach, but I know a little bit about exercise. I know a little bit about making videos. I put those together and I share them, which encourages people to actually get up and move. And that makes me feel great when that happens. But all of us have gifts to share, and that's why we're doing it. Not because we know everything, but because we're willing to encourage everyone to do these things. So thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate it much. Be sure you do some cool down, maybe some stretches, some things to help you get feeling better. And as always, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And you can go onto the website. I keep promising, as I get my act together, that I'm going to start sending out some exercise tips to those who sign up for the email. You know, that may have fallen off of the website when we switch things around. If it's not there, be patient with me. I'll get it up there. So much to do. Thanks for watching. Invite your friends to be part of this so we can all regenerate together and not degenerate. Thank you.